I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Reds vs. Pirates. My team pick is Cincinnati Reds to win. The Marlins have struggled all season long and are clearly going to be sellers at the trade deadline. Munoz was solid in his last start against the Mets, but they were still unable to generate a victory as they lost the game in walk-off fashion. St. Louis has climbed back to the .500 mark on the season and finds itself in a wild card spot in a crowded National League field. Lynn hasn't been great lately as he has gone 4.1 innings or less in his last 3 starts. Facing a weak Miami team should be a chance for him to right the ship. Given that the Marlins are going nowhere fast, back the Cardinals in this contest. My total pick is under 8.5 runs. The Cincinnati Reds and Pittsburgh Pirates have hit the under 16 times in their past 20 games combined. They also have 2 quality starters on the mound in Nick Lodolo and Bailey Falter. I expect the trend of unders to continue today with the total listed at 8.5 runs. Red starter Nick Lodolo has been excellent this year in 10 starts. He has a pitching run value of 72, a well above average mark. Lodolo has just let up 5 earned runs in 3 starts in June. I expect his good month to continue against the Pirates as they have just a .698 OPS in their last 10 games. If Lodolo can go at least 6 innings, the bullpen should be able to hold it together. The Reds have the 8th-ranked bullpen in ERA and have a 3.52 team ERA in the last 10 games. While Bailey Falter has not been as good as Lodolo, he has still been serviceable. He has an excellent fastball that has a 94 run value. This will be a strength-on-strength matchup as the Reds are the 9th best team against left-handed fastballs with a .272 batting average. It will be interesting to see who wins this battle as Falter throws his fastball over 50% of the time. Falter has had a rough June, giving up 8 earned runs in 8 innings, but the Reds have struggled to produce runs in the last 10 games. They have scored just 36 runs and are batting .215 in that span. Mariners vs. Guardians. My team pick is Guardians win. Seattle has been one of the best teams in the majors in June. Even though they are 12 games over .500 for the season, they are 3 games under on the road. They come into Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak and have won 7 of their last 8 games. The Mariners are just 25th in scoring, but 7th in homers, so when they face the right matchups, look out. The Guardians lost the last 2 games of their series against Toronto over the weekend. I am not sure they can keep up their hot start for the whole season, but Cleveland is one of the most balanced teams in the majors right now. Third baseman Jose Ramirez leads the AL in RBIs, and if Steven Kwan is hitting just under .400. Somehow, this offense works. Righty Bryce Miller was fantastic for Seattle in his last start. Overall, he has been very good for Seattle this season. You can get to him though, as he was the starter when the Royals came back from being down 8-0 earlier this month. The Guardians' Tristan McKenzie has struggled to find the form that made him look like a future ace back in 2022. His home run rate is way up this season, which is dangerous against a team like the Mariners. Given how good the Guardians have been at home, 21-8 SU, I am surprised that there is not more of a premium tonight. Miller might be in better form, but Cleveland has the best bullpen in the majors and reset it yesterday with the day off. I am going with the home side. My total pick is over. Orioles vs. Yankees. My team pick is Orioles plus 1.5 runs. After dropping 2 straight to the Red Sox, the Yankees are gearing up to face another AL East rival, the Baltimore Orioles. The Yankees are looking to get back on track as they have gone 5-5 in their last 10 games while Baltimore has gone 8-2. This isn't going to be an easy series for the Yankees, and they've struggled against AL East rivals this season, which will play a role in our Orioles versus Yankees prediction. Taking the mound for the Yankees will be left-hander Nestor Cortes, who holds a 3-5 record this year with a 3.59 ERA. Cortes has allowed 80 hits in 87.2 innings pitched while walking 18 and striking out 80 batters. For Baltimore, they'll be sending Albert Suarez to the mound, who is 3-0 this year with a 1.61 ERA. Suarez started the season in the bullpen but became a starter as the season went on. Suarez has allowed 33 hits in 44.2 innings pitched while walking 14 and striking out 37. Suarez has given up just one home run this season, and he is coming off a successful outing against the Braves, where he gave up only 4 hits without a run in 5.1 innings pitched. Once any team can get past the top 4 hitters, there are a lot of outs in that Yankees lineup. The Yankees bullpen was heavily utilized in the series against Boston, and with Cortes typically not going deep into the ballgame, fatigue could be an issue for New York in tonight's matchup. Baltimore hitters have been very patient at the plate and have the ability to wear down opposing starters, which isn't a good thing for Yankees fans with Cortes on the mound. Looking over and reviewing the latest stats between both teams, I'll be leaning towards the run line for the Orioles in my Orioles versus Yankees pick for tonight's matchup. My total pick is under. Tigers versus Braves. My team pick is Braves minus 1.5 runs. The Atlanta Braves look to keep flexing their offensive muscle when they host the Detroit Tigers on Tuesday night. Prior to Monday's series opener, Atlanta had scored 28 runs over its previous 4 games. The Braves' last 19 wins, prior to last night, were by 2 or more runs, giving the minus 1.5 run line something to consider for a Tigers versus Braves prediction. With Detroit's bats still relatively quiet apart from a 13-run explosion against Houston last Saturday, the smart money seems to be on backing Atlanta to win by multiple runs again at plus money odds. In this matchup, the Tigers will send Casey Mize to the mound. While Mize has pitched better lately, he still carries a 4.43 ERA and has really struggled on the road with a 6.15 ERA away from home. The Braves counter with rookie Spencer Schwellenbach, who has been inconsistent but is coming off his best MLB start after limiting Baltimore to 2 earned runs over 6 frames. With Atlanta's bats heating up prior to this series and value odds of plus 120 on the run line, bettors should look to the Braves minus 1.5 for our Tigers versus Braves best bet. My total pick is over. Dodgers versus Rockies. My team pick is Dodgers win. The Dodgers didn't flinch at all in their game last night without their leadoff hitter Mookie Betts, as Shohei Ohtani filled that role nicely. Ohtani went 3-5 last night with 1 RBI as the Dodgers went on to beat the Rockies by a final score of 9-5. As the over looks appetizing for tonight's matchup, there's another area for bettors to make a wager on based on my latest Dodgers versus Rockies prediction. Taking the mound for the Dodgers is Walker Buehler, who is 1-4 this season with a 4.64 ERA. In Buehler's last start, he went 5 innings against the Rangers, giving up 2 earned runs on 7 hits. For the Rockies, they'll be sending Austin Gomber to the mound, who is 1-4 this season with a 4.26 ERA. In Gomber's last start against the Twins, he only went 3 innings, giving up 8 earned runs on 11 hits. Neither pitcher is a strikeout pitcher, and the Rockies have one of the worst bullpens in all of the majors, which we saw last night as they gave up 6 earned runs on 7 hits in just 4 innings pitched. Both teams won't be sending their aces to the mound, and the Dodgers have a way more balanced lineup even without Betts and Muncy, which is why my Dodgers versus Rockies best bet for tonight will be to back the Dodgers on the money line. My total pick is under.